Friends and traders, welcome back to one of the critical screens you're watching to look at the market internals. Here we have on the right bottom what we call as F369 8 masters, weighted structures of S&P, and on the top obviously we have ES. So what I've been looking for here is how these top 8 stocks, as you can see them here, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Google, Tesla, and AVGO, are reacting with each other, and they are in balance, out of balance, which is the bias being induced by these shares. All right, which is right here, right? So we can do one versus other, pairs trading, and a lot of other things. This is just the foundational understanding of the bias drift in the market. If it is above zero, we're looking at taking long trades. If the white line is what we call as the composite of these, as you can see here, and we are z-scoring it out. And here is the same scenario. We'll go long from here. You can see the white line is above this. Short here. You can get some good scalps here. Second part of the equation is who is driving this market for that given day. If you look at this guy, the swings. Now if you look at this, Tesla is the green one. If we look at this Tesla, it was on the top. Now they are Z band levels. This is a short area. Market did react to this. This was again a short area. Market reacted to this. This is a long. This is a long. And this is a long. I'm just looking at this. All right. So you can see Meta was going up, market was coming down. You can see this, Meta was blue line. This is how you track this. The red is the Apple. Apple has been on the below zero line. It is showing weakness compared to other ones. The strongest one here is obviously the Amazon for this day. So you get the story. Again, it's science in itself. We do intermarket plays, but for now that should be enough to understand. Second part of the equation is right here, where we're tracking the future indexes and the spreads between them. Who is the leader, who is the lagger? And what do we see on this day, this fine day? We see that the structure was broken at the open at 10 o'clock. We see market is behaving, everything is just going below zero. And also same thing is the white line is below zero. And this entire structure has also gone below zero. The intermarket divergence, and who is leading the charge is NQ. You can see this. What's happening here at this point in time that we should be only taking thinking about taking a short bias, trades only. All right, so this is the structure which we understood on the right side. I'm not going to go multi-days, I just want to explain the phenomena. On the left side we have VWAP rotations, oscillations right here, which is close to VWAP extremes. There's some mathematical structures we are using, and we are saying, okay, hey, the four markets, YM, ES, NQ, RTY, how are they vibrating across the VWAP isolated Z-score of VWAP? Here we are looking at this structure again, that hey, there might be some impulsive reaction. So from here to here, we're looking at a long bias. From here, we're looking at a short bias. So this is just giving us the biases and the direction to trade. Long directions to trade. And all right, On the bottom, we actually have a Z-score MTF-8 of these 8 structures. You can see Microsoft, all these 8 ones. We have an option to control the input as well. Here we have the total projection where everything is totally bearish, totally bullish or not. We're looking at the extreme parabolic moves across the board. We also have a drift indicator, the white line, the net drift indicator inside this. So what is happening at this moment in time is that look at the score. See, that is also printing this, all bearish. Market pressure is -8. All right, so what happens when we have everything, market pressure is all 8? Look at this. In synchronization, everything is obviously, most of the time you can see there somebody's going up and down, there's isolation. See that? There's an isolation. See that? Something out of 4 are going up, 4 are going down, 2 up and down. You can do some reactions. We can do some pullbacks. We can do a lot of intermarket analysis. All right, but right now, at this point in time, you can see how they all got in sync. Algos have taken over. Pressure is -8. This is the last straw, my friends. All right, looking at the previous video, we already knew. We have given some hints to the traders in the hedge fund program, professional programs. Watch out. And they did watch out. So I hope this helps. Now, combination of all this is here. We are longs only buyers. You can see the future who is stronger, right? This is taken strength. So if I'm trading, ES is right here, flattened. NQ has taken over. NQ is taken over. I will, if I want to do intermarket, I will short ES and long NQ. Right, there's a ratio trading. You need to understand the ratios. They're dynamic ratios. They flip every minute by minute, hour by hour. And next time we'll show you how that is done as well. So my friends and traders, try to expand your philosophies across the market, intermarket, across various strength and divergences across the market, intermarket. Here, just to give an isolated view, this is zero line. The white is above zero line. You can see longs only. Look at this. Look on the right side. Longs only. See that? Boom. Zoom. Short only. Beautiful. How about this guy? Shorts. See that? Boom. Shorts. Right here. Look at the white. The white man, white horseman is telling us which direction market is going, and there all the indicators are doing the same thing. Market is going. You'll also notice once upon a time there was a group of traders like you who got together looking at intermarket divergences. Now this is just a very simplified version of it. We do ratio trading. We use it in the bond ratio trading, intermarket ratio trading, where we try to reduce the massive deficit of drawdowns. So, but here, drawdown is like, who is leading here? The charge RTY. Right? RTY is extremely, let's check it out. What day is this? So this is, so I remember, 10/7. Now there's, and there it is, RTY. See that? Okay. So the point is pretty straightforward, that it's about reducing risk and using one versus the other as a kind of a stop loss scenarios. And you can get any combinations you like. The tools are very versatile. Now here, look at YM versus RTY. RTY is showing strength, NQ is showing strength. And especially with this RTY, when it crosses and touches these ES things, they react. That's totally different story. We'll talk about something else some other day. Came down, ES stopped it, and look at this. White line is already above zero. Took off. So there are patterns across the market which we need to learn Thank you.